Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Black Phantom HD. Back with another comic book haul. I know it's been like a month or so, but yeah, I'm back. Just came back from, well, I didn't just come back, but came back from NC ComiCon. Loved it there. Probably the best Comic Con I went to, and yeah, I just had a really good time. Um, I didn't get that many good books. I mean, I know it's not compared to some people on YouTube, but it's a good haul in my personal opinion. Um, it's a pretty much an average haul, I guess some people in YouTube would say. But first book is X-Men Annual 14. We all know this is the first cameo appearance of Gambit. He has no dialogue. He's just shown, like mysteriously in the pages of the comics, some of the pages, some of the panels, and he's just staring, just standing there. Um, but yeah, it's a pretty good, cool book to have. I mean, it predates X-Men 266, so I don't know. And he was shown in like 4 to 6 panels. So I don't know why this technically counts as his cameo. I guess it's because they never said his name. I mean, if they said his name, I guess it could have been technically counted as the first full appearance. But yeah. Um, Wolverine 154. Don't have to go too in depth into this. This is a Rob Liefeld cover. One of his better covers, I guess. Um, I wouldn't say it's his greatest cover, but for some reason it's just worth a lot. I don't know why. But yeah, no need to go in depth into that. Wonder Woman #1 from 1987. I mean, yeah, 1987. The first issue of the George Perez run, which is the best Wonder Woman run in all of comics. This is the first appearance of Hera and Ares, I believe. Ares is a speculated villain for the Wonder Woman movie, so it's never too late to have this book. I mean, this book can just rise up to a $50 book, and you never know with comics these days. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy went from like probably like a $10 book to a $100 book, so you know, yeah, it's just a great book to have, and it's in pretty good condition. Not very good condition. I mean, pretty good as in very fine, you know. Okay, Wolverine 66, first appearance of Old Man Logan. We all know Old Man Logan is going to be in Wolverine 3 along with X-23. So, this is a good book to have. More people are getting the variants, but I think this cover is good enough to have, you know. So that's Wolverine 66. I wish I had a first appearance of X-23, but with the amount that book is going at, I might as well buy a Hulk 181. Like, seriously. The price of that book is insane. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Next set of books. New Gods #7. First appearance of Steppenwolf. We all know Steppenwolf is going to be the main villain in the first Justice League movie, so this is going to be a must-have book. And plus, Steppenwolf is just awesome in general. If you've ever seen him in Superman the animated series, or not Batman, but Justice League, you would know he's pretty good. And plus the newer DC comics, he's just a really good character. He's Darkseid's uncle, so you know. And this book really did shoot up to like, and it's a nice, great copy. I believe got it for $12, I believe. I guess the guy didn't know what he had, and he just straight up bought it instantly. But yeah, it's a nice, high grade copy. Very fine, I would say. Right here, Captain Marvel 18. First appearance, well, it's not a first appearance, first time Carol Danvers gets her powers. and this is a high grade copy as well. Colors are beautiful on this. Try not to get the next book. Yeah, it's a really, really high grade. Well, I want the camera focus. Let me see if I can get it to focus. It's a really, really high grade book. It's probably a 8.0 at the least. There's no way this is a 7.0 material. This is pretty much 8.0 material. I think probably overspent on it, but hey, if I wanted to resell it, I could. As a matter of fact, I did. But yeah, it's a really good book to have, all in all. It's not focusing. But yeah, this is a really good book to have overall. With all the new Miss Marvel stuff coming out. The movie coming out in like 2018, I believe it's coming out. Yeah, it's just a really good book to have. I'm pretty sure you saw the next book, but it's Amazing Spider-Man 601. Campbell cover, classic Campbell cover. This is the second book for my Campbell cover. Now I just need 606 to complete the set. I saw a couple of 606s at the Comic-Con, but they all wanted $50 for it. I got this one at a more decent price at around $30, I believe. So yeah, I was happy with that. You know, that Comic-Con wasn't a good place to go and get deals because pretty much everything was overpriced. Either around eBay prices or just overpriced in general. But most of them were around eBay prices. That's why I was like, I came here to get a good deal, not to pay what I can get on eBay without having to pay for a ticket and do all that other extra stuff. But yeah, this is a really cool cover. I'm a fan of Campbell covers, so you know, I just need 606 to complete the set. Yeah, there's not really much to be said about this. Nothing much to be said at all. But anyway, did y'all see the presidential election? As you know, America's already going crazy already. And this is before Trump even gets into office. I wonder what will happen if he actually does get in office. What will really happen? But only time will tell. Only time will tell. Okay, Batman Beyond issue 1. First appearance of Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis in the comics. I've actually been looking for this book for a while, but for some reason it's really hard to find. I mean, there are not a lot of copies on eBay that were going for the price I wanted. So when I found this one, I found it for $18. And they were going for eBay for like $60. I was like, yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, I love Terry McGinnis and all. If you ever watched the Batman Beyond TV show, a really good TV show, and I really like him. But yeah, there's nothing much more to say about this book. I'm pretty sure Terry McGinnis is a fan favorite amongst comic book fans. Well, mostly not comic book fans because, you know, he debuted in the TV show, so a fan of among animated fans of the DC animated universe. And I also heard that Young Justice was getting a third season. I know that was like #1 trend on Twitter for a little bit. And I'm excited for it as well because they just ended on a cliffhanger of Darkseid. You know, when it comes to Darkseid, I'm always amped up and hyped up about anything that has Darkseid in it, because Darkseid is my second, well, I wouldn't say second, but one of my favorite villains of all time. I have no real second first, second, or third. Well, maybe the Joker. I mean, we all know the Joker has to be the first amongst everybody's list. But I have no real second, third favorite villain because, I mean, if you combine all of the Spider-Man villain rogues gallery, all the Batman villains rogues gallery, and all the Superman and all the Flash villains, I mean, it's really hard to choose at all. And all the X-Men rogues gallery, I mean, it's just hard to choose. But anyway, Batman The Dark Knight Returns, number 4. The issue where Batman and Superman fight, and I saw this at Comic-Con. So, and also Klaus Janson was there. Klaus Janson, sorry if I mispronounced that. The dude who did the artwork for this book, he was there, so I was like, oh, let me just get this and get it signed by him. And he's a really great dude. I mean, what more can I say about him? He really draws very well. And I've seen his artwork in the Daredevil Punisher series. He is a really good artist. He is really talented. But yeah, Batman vs. Superman, you know, the movie might add value to this book, I guess. Might. But yeah, that's pretty much it about this book. Batman vs. Superman. I wish I could have taken a video or something, or a picture of something, because that should have been a memory I've preserved. But anyway, final book of the day, The Killing Joke. Batman, The Killing Joke. Classic Alan Moore cover and story. I mean, I just love this cover. It's really good. This is when Batgirl also gets shot and becomes paralyzed. Such a iconic and dark story amongst the Batman fans. But yeah, this is a really good read of any Batman fan. This is the number 1 Batman story there is. Forget Batman Hush. Batman Hush just pales in comparison to this. Even the Court of Owls pales in comparison to this. Even The Dark Knight Returns pales in comparison. This is just a really good story. This is my favorite Batman story amongst any Batman stories. Probably one of my favorite stories of all time. There's not really much to say else about this book, but one thing also to talk about was I went to see Doctor Strange today, and I don't know why people keep on overhyping Marvel movies. It's basically the same now. Every single Marvel movie is the same now. Ant-Man was basically a reskin of Iron Man, and now Doctor Strange is a reskin of Ant-Man and Iron Man. It's pretty much rinse and repeat, like your average Call of Duty game, rinse and repeat. But anyway, that's it for the comic book haul, guys. This has been your boy, the Black Phantom HD. Peace.